You're watching Mix TV.
For 40 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to company when it comes to keeping you and yours protected. They specialize in commercial insurance, as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. That means they shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage, so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Sallisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
Sallisaw Dental Care is your place for excellent dental care and an experience that will change the way you think about dentistry. From in-office implant placement and Invisalign treatment to laser procedures and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Gray and Dr. Dotson offer treatment plans to fit every smile. Exciting news! You can now visit Sallisaw Dental Care for your Botox and filler needs. We look forward to seeing you. Go Black Diamonds!
When you're in a hurry and hungry, just pull your car into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard for Sallisaw's best breakfast on the go. You're gonna love the food, the big burritos, the biscuit sandwiches, the breakfast platters, and the best biscuits and gravy around. Yum! Diamond Express is well stocked with all your favorites. Great food, yummy snacks, hot and cold beverages, lottery tickets, and much more. When you need fuel for your body or fuel for your car, come into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
Welcome, everyone, to the Mix TV Channel 19 broadcast of Sallisaw Black Diamond football as the 5-1 Black Diamonds are on the road here in Glenpool, Oklahoma. I'm David Martin here with Lewis Walkingstick and Craig Benson. Gentlemen, whoever wants to jump in first, good evening. How are you guys?
Great to be here.
Yeah, it's fun, huh? It's,
Easy trip up here. 151st Street, zipping by us.
Yeah.
Just due west of Bixby.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, so we are here in Glenpool. Glenpool is winless, but they're playing at home, and so every game is a huge game for them. So you're probably going to get their best, I would suspect. People love to play the Black Diamonds and give them a hard time.
In my reports that I've received, they've played some people. The head coach is a quarterback that was on their last good football team, which was in 2008, that they went to the finals in. And I don't happen to Israel Mezzala is his name, and he was that quarterback on that 2008 team that went to the finals, got beat by McGinnis, and so he understands their program, and they've had a lot of different changes in the head coaching position here in the last few years. So I think he understands the community, and he understands what it takes to get it back, but it's a long road back.
They got some big, good-looking linemen. I mean, big old young men, and good-looking running back, good-looking quarterback. They look really good, I
don't know that they've the speed that they've had.
Right.
In the years that they were really good. I don't think that they've got that same kind of speed. But, they've been in games. They were, the Poto's game kind of got out of hand late, but it was a one-score game at halftime.
Okay. They had some turnovers.
And they play a lot of kids two ways.
They do.
But their linemen, like you're saying,
they got some big ones.
They can block out the sun.
Yeah, they can. they play, and they do play offensive defense. The thing about it, it's gotten cooler.
Yes.
This is kind of big lineman weather, starting to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot cooler than it has been in the past weeks. They've had some turnovers. They'll try to spread us out and throw it around. They'll try to run it also.
Against Poto, they had 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
And it's tough to win anywhere, good, bad, or indifferent, when you turn the ball over 5 times.
I think it was around 21-14 maybe when 21-13, maybe at halftime, and then Poto scored in the third and the fourth quarter to make it 35-13, I think.
True.
And they had those turnovers early. Poto made a pick 6 on them. He ran in for a touchdown, and
I'm excited to see the Black Diamonds. I read where Coach Tyler got his 200th career victory.
Yes.
Last week was his 200th career victory, so looking for
that's quite a milestone.
That's a lot of wins.
About his 20th year as a head coach.
That's impressive.
10 average wins per season.
So congratulations to him, but like he always says, well, we're just getting started. That's what, no matter if it's his first win.
I think one of the Sallsaw's goals tonight is to hit on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
Hit on all cylinders. And
to jump out early, because
sure,
yeah.
Hit on all cylinders in offense, defense, and the kicking game. And I think that's absolutely a big goal tonight. We got the coin toss going on at the middle of the field here.
Looks like your captains for this evening are number 9, Cash Keepus, number 51. That is Caden Cowan. 55 is Quade Gardner, and 24 is Rowdy Ward. So those are your 4 captains. Let's see how the coin toss goes.
Last week against McLean, Sallisaw had 5 explosive plays. 3 of them were for touchdowns. I'm sure we'd like to get some more explosive plays, get in the habit of making explosive plays.
Right.
We have a couple of kids that I don't know what their playing situation is. Brock Off went out last week, and Jackson Harris both were sidelined in the second half of that game, and I've been told that Harris may split time with Adams tonight.
Okay.
He's a little gimped up and then off. I don't know that he will is even in uniform tonight.
I saw Jackson Harris, number 10, out there warming up, throwing earlier, but I haven't seen Off yet, but I may have missed him.
I missed the coin toss. Did I not?
Well, it just happened, so we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see what the referee did.
I bet we find out when they bring the tee out, Coach.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
No spoiler alerts. So, okay, well, now the Black Diamonds are going to go over to their tunnel. It's good to have the band back tonight. It really adds to the atmosphere.
And the best thing about tonight, though, is I'm not sitting on a speaker.
All right, that's right.
We survived the foghorn, did we not? Or the whatever, the PA system, that's what it was.
We can speak freely now tonight, can't we?
Yeah, and I asked, I never watched back. But I heard that it was okay.
They've got a horn here, though.
They sure do. Found it.
Somebody had found the button to that horn.
Absolutely.
Now, we're with a victory tonight. The Black Diamonds can tie this series overall.
Okay, historically. Okay.
Yeah, historically, 2-2.
So the last time we played, Lou, was 2007.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And Sallisaw won at Sallisaw
in 206.
Yeah.
24-20, and that's the theme of our plays of yesteryear tonight. Is that 206 game at Sallisaw?
Oh, cool.
Glenpool was ranked number 2.
And it was week 2 when they played.
Yeah. And we faced them in the semifinals in 203. at a neutral side.
How many times have they played historically between the two?
3 times.
3 total. Okay.
Yeah, 3 times. Tonight's the 4th.
Okay.
Historically, tonight's the 4th all-time meeting.
Hopefully, we'll be the equalizer. Can you tell us a little bit about the offense that Glenpool runs and what you expect out of them as far as what
spread formations, and they like to throw it around. They'll try to throw it around. Quarterback's got a big live arm. He's a big kid, not real mobile. They'll try to run it too. They mostly use they're really 2 backs. A lot of the same formations that we use.
I got you.
2 backs, 3 wide outs. But they'll go some 4 wide also.
A read option, things like that.
Okay. Yeah, the quarterback's really not a threat running. He'll scramble if he has to, but he's just not a running threat. He may have a brace on his knee.
Okay.
You know, he may have had an injury not too long ago, is what I've heard. Big kid, big tall kid.
You know, the Black Diamonds, they've come back in quite a few games. You know, it's been pretty impressive with their stick-to-itiveness.
The last week was back and forth. Hillsdale, they had to come down from 21 down.
Yeah.
And so
and then there was another one.
Well, Stigler early, you know, back and forth. And you follow they were down early.
Yes.
And came back and finally you know, the thing about the Black Diamonds this year I've seen is they've taken control of the games late, 4th quarter.
That's a pretty good trait right there, too. Take care of it.
It's better than that. I'd rather do that than be out front early and then it fall apart, right?
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, you know, coach has got, 200 wins. The effort, you guys, I can attest to this, the amount of effort it takes to win a football game.
Oh, yeah.
It's astounding.
Yeah.
And so whether you come back or you're a wire-to-wire winner, just get the W, right?
Absolutely.
That's the objective.
Hey, it's a 4-game regular season left right now. Really, it's important to win out.
And we'll talk about those points coming up here.
Marginal points.
I'm telling you something, that's really a good topic of conversation.
Yeah. Playoff seeding is very.
Looks like we're going to try to drop this in here in about the 20-yard line where they're vacated. There's the high onside. He didn't get it as deep, but.
Looked like number 2 called for the fair catch, but number 11 caught it.
Okay, gotcha. Well, one of them calls it, the other one catches it. He's dead.
They honor it. Okay, we're going learn something new. Okay, excellent. So Glenpool, the Warriors, will come out 1st and 10 here in the first quarter, going from north to south. A little bit of a south breeze, but not much.
See, pretty much the same starting defense that the Diamonds have had. Max Sparks up front with
Cowan and
Caden
Smith.
Cowan, Hunter Smith, Cash Keepus. Defensive line, same 2 inside linebackers, Holman and File.
Quarterback gives up the middle. That's number 6, I believe. Hard running.
I'll tell you, that's a good 5-yard run right there.
It is. Cooper Jackson came up and made a hard hit on him from his safety or his outside linebacker position.
And I don't know if that was a designed bend all the way back. I've never seen his own read come all that way back, but
quarterback was pushing him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They didn't get great movement, I don't think, on us over here.
It's number 8. I apologize. That's Joshua Bowler, who gets the ball again, and it's going to be close to a first down. Depends on the angle.
I couldn't tell if he was number 8 or 0.
It's 8, I think.
Yeah, it is 8. And Bowler, yeah.
Yeah, he's 6 foot, 190 pounds.
That was a counter play. They pulled guard and tackle.
They're going to move the chains here.
You know, you would think with their size and everything, that would be their strategy would be to run the ball and keep the ball and all that.
Take a knife and stick it in the ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Take the air out of the ball.
9-minute drive, you know, stuff like that.
Quarterback in the backfield. Fullback offset, moves to the right. Going to give it to Bowler again.
Oh, Max Sparks held his ground really well inside there. They all did. Caleb Cowan.
Well, we won the battle.
We won the battle up front. Yeah. Defensive ends held their ground. They got no movement. We can see that movement today, can't we? Because we're so low. We're pretty low.
Well, we got a better picture than we had last week too.
Yeah, that's true. See Teddy Muskrat, Flynn back there at free safety, and Kenyon Hill and Cooper Cox at corner. Cole Mayfield's the other safety up top, up to the right of the screen.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say we have full the clock.
All right.
Yeah, the clock and down the distance going tonight on the screen. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to throw it all the way down the field on a go route, and the ball was about 3 or 4 yards overthrown. That will bring up 3rd down and 10.
We were bringing some pressure there. Probably bringing 6 guys. Connor Green's coming in the game. Max Sparks comes out. I don't think Connor came in to play defensive tackle, did he?
No. Third down, a little bit more than 10. 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
2 wideouts to the far side. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to have pressure. He's going to throw it away. Actually, he had a man in the area. They'll
Good
bring up
pressure.
4th down.
Hunter Smith on the pressure, for sure. Others, too. Jace Holman was in the vicinity.
That 3rd and long blitz.
I don't.
They threw it 3 straight times there, didn't they?
Well, no, 2, last
Yeah.
2. But I tell you what, they don't get any. They don't get him any time to throw the football.
Yeah.
No, they were back there in a hurry, weren't they? Let's see. May have a
We got
equipment.
2.
May have been an equipment or
No, they had a football on the field.
Oh, okay.
We got 2 safeties deep to receive the punt.
Low punt, spiraling. It's going to make its way almost out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds at about the 32-yard line or thereabouts, where the Black Diamonds are going to take over 1st down and 10.
Here we go, Black Diamonds. Let's get us a good drive going.
Thursday night football.
Thursday night. It is Thursday night, isn't
So
it?
Harris starts the game.
Yep, number 10, Jackson Harris, is back out after being out last week for the 2nd half. He's back in as a starter with 3 wideouts on the field.
Well, that'll cost him 5.
Okay, I see. We got a tight end over there on the into the boundary. Caden Blunt's over there at tight end. I was
Down at 5.
looking for something, another wide out or a tight end.
Yeah, they've got
We've
2
got a
over
tight
there.
end trips
Yeah.
over there at the top.
Yeah,
So the 2 wideouts are off the line then, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Quarterback gives up the middle. Dances around a little bit, avoids the first tackler, brought down by number 11. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure.
Who is number 11?
Yeah, no, he got past it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. That would have been Dyson Sanders on the defense. But it was 33 was a running
Kenyon
back.
Hill.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we got 8 yards there, 7 yards.
No,
there.
we didn't.
No, we were 1st and 5, remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
We got a
my bad.
Procedure penalty.
Yeah, my bad.
That's okay.
Uh,
Took me a second, too.
but what the?
Harris, he runs left, gets it out. Nice job by Jackson. That's Cooper Jackson from Jackson Harris with the out route and the 1st down.
Good route, good play, good call, everything. Check all the boxes. That looks like they could be there all night, you know?
Yeah, it's good to see 10 back on the rollout.
And get a completion early, get some confidence, you know?
1st down and 10 over into Glenpool territory now.
We had 15 first downs last week. And this is a good start to getting to that point or beyond it tonight.
Harris up the middle. Good run. Straight ahead. Nice job by that offensive line creating the hole. Let's see how many yards that ended up being. We're not as quite high in that elevation-wise looking down, so it's going to take us a minute as far
8
as our
yards.
vantage
8
point.
yards on the
Thank you,
carry.
Coach.
Call it.
Great
Call it-
view.
Thank you.
I said 8, but call it 7.
Yeah.
It's a righteous 8.
Mayfield in motion. They're going to give it to Hill up the middle. Gets by 1 and is tripped up.
Oh, call dive right there. Looked like a call dive.
What's a call dive, Coach?
Just,
I'm gonna ask for the
like a
fans.
veer, like a veer.
Oh, okay.
Not
yeah.
he's reading it. He's giving it the
Okay.
whole
Yeah,
way. Not reading it.
Yeah, he's he hit up in there. Quick hitter. That's what the zone is, really. It's a veer play. That's old timers.
The veer, I know. The
Yeah.
call, I don't.
Hard dive.
Okay.
Go on a hard dive. Hard dive.
Just like a 14 dive base play, huh? Okay.
Look up. We got another first down.
Yep.
1st and 10.
Quarterback keeps it after the fake, straight up the middle. Positive gain on the play.
We're playing on their side of the line of scrimmage. We're playing well up front. They're not easy to move. You look at them, 77 and 64 or 54. They're good-sized lads. Even their linebackers are good-sized kids.
Yeah, and they've got numbers over there. Like that doesn't look like a team that hasn't won a ball game yet. So I can guarantee they're not looking past it. Here comes the option play, late pitch, gets it to Hill. He's going to get on the outside to the corner. Let's see what happens. Does he get in?
He got in.
Touchdown, Black Diamonds. On the option, here it is.
We pulled our garden.
That's what I was about to tell you. I don't know if that was a bust or what.
We
did that, and they're reading linebackers, and they ran off. We ran speed option the other way.
Yeah, because it looked like we had two linemen coming to coming our direction.
We pulled the guard and tackle like you do on the GT counter.
Yeah.
Well, then it just becomes an option play, and then he held it. The timing was right. Wait till that last second.
Yep.
Hill hits the corner, and then he fights one to the end. Gets in for 6. That's a Black Diamond touchdown here early in the first quarter. Now Castor.
K. Tate comes in, number 40. He's the left end on the PAT team.
I can't see the number of the holder, but we know we have a new holder, which means Oft may not be in tonight at all. So we'll see. The kick is up, and it is good. So that makes the score 7-0. Your Black Diamonds ahead. We will be right back here on Mixed TV Sports, Channel 19.
For 40 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to company when it comes to keeping you and yours protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. That means they shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage, so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show, to the game.
Good 7-0 lead. Good execution.
You'll see, we'll get a shot of that here in a little bit. But tonight is a super hunter full moon. It's the hunter moon. It's a full moon. And I think, isn't there youth deer hunt coming up this week, a special hunt?
I don't know.
I think so. Could be wrong.
I would
muzzle.
I wouldn't know what it.
Muzzle season starts up.
No, I think they have a special. They have a special season for kids.
Yeah.
So you know that.
No, kids hunt. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure there is.
Okay, so I'm a fisherman. More so than a hunter. I don't hunt. I would, but okay. Here's the kick. It's down to about the 6-yard line. Good kick. Let's see what happens. Dangerous return man.
Yeah, a lot of space there.
Yeah, he's going out to midfield right at the 50-yard line where they will have it first down and 10.
Well, they're at midfield.
Was a good kick, but not the outcome they wanted as far as the Black Diamond coverage team.
Let me find the.
What you looking for, Coach? You got it?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking for some defensive stats.
So Glenpool is going to have 3 wide receivers to the near side
and
1 to the far. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, Coach.
No, that's all right. Here comes a little screen pass to number 11.
And
Black Diamond.
We ate that up.
Cash keepus, I do believe.
I think that's Jace.
That's Jace.
Jace Holman.
Jace Holman.
Yeah. That's why you play that tunnel screen.
What do you read on that?
Well, you might want to account for that linebacker on that offensive side. You know.
You do. Yeah. You need to. You got a.
They won't just
center coming out on him probably. That's how we'd try to get a center out there.
Okay.
Got to let it develop. And get your lineman out there.
Number 8 was there in a hurry. Second down and long. It's going to be a jet sweep give to number 1 around the left side, but the Black Diamond defense is there again, right at the line of scrimmage. Almost a tackle for loss.
That was Holman again.
Yeah. Jace Holman, yeah.
I don't know if he got there the first one, but he cleaned it up.
Yeah, he had 10 tackles last week. Jace Holman did. Cash Keepus had 8 last week. Austin Fowle had 7 last week. There's some defensive last week.
Yeah, oh, excellent.
You know.
That's what you were looking for a minute ago?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, 3rd and long.
See, they got 4 wide receivers, 3 of them bunched up here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback back to pass. He looks right. Throws it to number 11, and he has a gain of about 3.5 yards before he's brought down. They'll bring up 4th down there near midfield for the Warriors.
Cooper Cox, Jace Holman, Hunter Smith. Cooper Cox got a hold of him first.
But thinking back on every game we've played this year, defense has always been solid each and every week, fellas. I mean, they break at times, but for the most part, everybody's had to earn every point they've gotten against us this year.
Yeah.
They have been consistent. Going to have a timeout on the field, look like?
We took a timeout.
Well, we will too, and so we'll be right back here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
Well,
When you're in a hurry and hungry, just pull your car into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard for Sallisaw's best breakfast on the go. You're going to love the food, the big burritos, the biscuit sandwiches, the breakfast platters, and the best biscuits and gravy around. Yum! Diamond Express is well stocked with all your favorites. Great food, yummy snacks, hot and cold beverages, lottery tickets, and much more. When you need fuel for your body or fuel for your car, come into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
And there's our full moon.
They're going to punt. They're going to punt. Well, they put their punter back here 15 yards.
Yep. Back to live action here on 4th down and 9. It's going to be an end-over-end tumbling kick. 12 is going to pick it up.
Yeah. Tay Muskrat Flynn. Good return.
Had a head of momentum as he picked it up. That'll be 1st down and 10 for the Black Diamonds.
Actually, he caught that on the right hop.
Yeah.
He got to the edge and picked up. That was good. We're going to get the ball about the 25-yard line. Now we get it at the 40.
Yes. That's a big difference.
Aggressive play. So the Black Diamonds, Jackson Harris back on the field with 3 wide receivers to the near side and a tight end to the far side with a running back in the backfield.
Yeah, Dagan Grizzle's left tackle, Cooper Carter's left guard, and Quade Gardner's the center. Dawson Lamb's the right guard, and Zyler Rogers is the right tackle.
He's going to throw a little swing pass. Looks like Hightower.
It's Hightower.
And he dropped it going out of, I think it got out of bounds. We retained possession.
Nice play, but glad to retain possession.
Caden Blunt's that tight end over there.
16-yard gain.
We average about 17.5 yards per catch last week.
Okay.
And 3.5 yards per rush. I'm sure we got a chance to increase those numbers.
Oh, McLean was ready to play last week. Yeah, they were.
They were.
They were, absolutely.
They're not an easy out.
No.
I think they're at Podo tonight.
They are.
Quarterback going to look over the middle.
We're all right.
But
Okay, well.
the coverage was there, so it's probably a pretty good move just to eat it and live to fight another day. He was looking for Mayfield over the middle, but I think that was a linebacker or a safety, was right there with him. So
comes 76, who plays right tackle on offense for them. He's in there at nose guard, looks like. 54 came in. We're going small, looks like. Some wideouts coming in the game.
Hightower, Mayfield, and Cooper Cox to the far side.
Cooper Cox, Mayfield, Hightower over there.
You got Blunt as your tight end.
Over here in front of us, isn't he?
You got it. 2nd down and 12. Jackson Harris. Gain of about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He that linebacker shoestringed us. Let's see what they give us. About 3, roughly, give or take. I don't,
Yeah.
That linebacker shoestringed us. Probably the backside linebacker.
That's a couple of the tackles that have gotten us by the feet. Same formation. 3rd down and 9. Harris, it's going to be a screen pass. But they were ready for it that time as Hill makes the reception. And it's going to bring it 4th down. We'll see what the Black Diamonds do here.
We've had a lot of success on that play lately, all year really. So people are gonna be on the lookout for that thing in 3rd and long.
Yeah, I believe it was last week. They had broken up a few of those, but then late in the game,
it
paid off.
Kenyon, about 34 yards or so.
Punter gets rid of it. We'll take it.
Got rid of it.
Yeah, hey, I'm going to tell you something. That 8-yard punt is better than a 20-yard loss.
Yes, it is.
So Creed Nelson, the kicker / punter, while it went through his legs at first, he did get it away.
Yep.
And Glenpool will take over in their territory versus not, is what would have been the difference.
3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. I know we'll be doing a play of yesteryear here in a little while.
Yeah.
And the theme tonight is the 206 Sallisaw versus Glenpool game back in 2006.
Quarterback throws it, little hitcher out.
He throws a dart out there, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was about a 12 or 13-yard completion. Hill on the defense.
See Aiden Ruiz coming in, an outside linebacker.
It's going to be first down and 10 from midfield. Quarterback's going to give it to Bowler. Bowler on the left side. Tries to find some running room. Does not.
Good hustle.
I tell you, I don't know if their roster's a misprint or not, but they've got number 5 listed as that's Lane Giles, and he's a 6'1", 215-pound offensive line / linebacker, and he's playing H-back.
Yeah. I remember that number.
You think he's he's in the game right now.
He's the H-back, fullback or something.
But he's definitely not an offensive lineman.
No, he's not a little guy. He's 215. I mean, that's him with that red towel, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Quarterback, bootleg. Going to throw it.
And there's a flag on
11.
There's a flag on the play in the area of what would be holding. I tell you what, on that previous play, somebody just slammed the door on that running back for us.
Yeah,
somebody brought the gear.
They did.
Over there.
There were too many guys over there.
Then,
I couldn't tell who it was.
Then he squirted away. Maybe, I don't know. I look forward to seeing that one on film. One of our linebackers or somebody ran downhill. Fit really well.
You got a hold?
Should be, I think.
You're going to back him up. Take the penalty and back him up.
Off that play action.
Yeah, these plays of yesteryear, they're all starting the second half. That game in 206, we got off to a 9-0 lead, but then Glenpool got ahead 14-9 at halftime. And the first play of yesteryear coming up here shortly is Clint Agent making a tackle on a play, on an ISO play against the Glenpool Warriors late in the third quarter of that game back in 206.
That'll be their first one?
That'll be the first play.
Yeah, I like sharing it ahead. A quarterback's going to throw it. Deep ball. Is it going to be picked off? Let's see what happens. No, we had two guys in the same area. They broke it up. And it's going to bring up.
It's fourth down.
Yeah. Their eyes must have been as big as saucers with that ball coming right at them, you know?
Well, are they going to, I see Tay
I think it's
Muskrat
3rd and 20, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
third
Third
and
and 20. Our safeties are deep. Cooper Jackson, Tay Muskrat Flynn. Corners are given a good cushion.
Let's see if Keepus can get to him. Quarterback's going to throw it away.
I'll tell you what he's good at.
Who's that?
Throwing it into your sideline. He is good at throwing it to the guys on your sideline and their sideline.
Yeah. Good pressure there. Good
when
pressure.
there's heavy pressure there. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
You know, one of our sources told us, on the trip up here that Glenpool was, margarine soft, and we're starting to see that.
Yeah.
Gets the punt away. Jackson lets it roll, and it'll go down to about the 21-yard line where the Black Diamonds will take over. Show us that play of yesteryear,
You'll do a
Joe.
play yesteryear,
Yeah,
Joe?
let's do it. Let's do it.
This is 206 Glenpool. This is in the third quarter. First play of yesteryear. There it is. As agent.
Now, I'll tell you something. See, here's what Glenpool tried to do.
Yeah.
Glenpool pulled a guard because we read guards. And then try to run ISO at that. And,
They scored on that play in the first half.
They did, yeah.
The guy went 80 yards, their
Yeah.
tailback. Yes, yes. And
They pulled the guard as a decoy, tried to get the linebacker to run off and run ISO over there.
Yes.
And Agent blew that up.
Yep. He brought the wood and blew it up. That's the first big play in the comeback. That's being down by 5 points.
That's Clay Boy.
That is Clay Agent, yes.
Clint or Clay?
Clint played nose guard. Clay played linebacker.
Oh, was that Clay? I'm not sure. Was that Clay?
That's
okay.
Clay.
Okay, it's Clay. Okay.
Clint's the one that took on double team.
Okay.
All right, so they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one also. So Mix TV Sports, Channel 19. We'll be right back.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoia County and surrounding communities affordably, with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Coach put him through the mathematic.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he helped them out. That was good. All right, let's see. Looks like Cooper Cox is going to try to get outside. Does.
Yeah, he did.
Picked up. There's a penalty flag.
I'm going to say 2 or 3 yards, give or take. Let's see what they say. I'm afraid that flag's on us.
It is. He's already pointing.
Oh, he did.
It's going to be a hold on us.
This quarter has slowed down. There's no wind, is there?
No, I think what's about to happen is about to come from the opposite direction. I think it's going to come in from the north here shortly.
Oh, okay. It's supposed to be from the south all night. Truthfully.
Oh, okay. Was it? Okay.
It really is, yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 8 to 10 miles an hour, though, or higher.
I got you.
Or 15 miles an hour at times.
I think I was just assuming the worst because
I
I was ready for the cold.
We're in great shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first and long here.
Minute 55 to go if you're listening in the first quarter. I think that's Hill. 33, it was.
Yeah. Diamonds are going right to left on your audio dial.
That's right.
If you're listening to us on audio, we welcome our listeners from coast to coast and around the world.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. All points in between. From
Adams, now the quarterback. That's Case Adams. He's going to scramble.
Is that Adams or Harris?
He hit the ball in his right hand when he. That's the only.
I think that's Adams.
That's the only,
Yeah, he's right-hander.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't notice either until he started running. He made some back.
Gain of 8.
Yeah. We're sitting at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, we've got viewers from Jackson Mountain to Mount Kilimanjaro, Coach.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hawaii to Maryland and probably Minnesota, Michigan,
Arizona.
Garrett Glass listening in Arizona.
Adams going to throw over the middle to 5. Had a couple of defenders there. Look like a little bit of a slant or skinny post there on 3rd down. It's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Diamonds. So they'll send out the punt unit.
Well, we scored a touchdown per quarter last week. That's not a bad tempo. You know, it's really not.
Not when the other one scores
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
Yeah. I mean, you'd like to score 42 every game, and we may. We very well may tonight.
Nice punt.
Very good punt. That's a pretty good guy having running at the ball. That's where he snaps it.
Yeah. Jace Holman snapped it and hustled down, made tackle.
I want to tell you something. That was a
that Creed Nelson punt?
It's a 47-yard punt.
Okay.
Nicely done by Creed Nelson.
Yeah.
That's number 14.
think I see Noah Briley in there at inside linebacker with Jace Holman at inside linebacker. Defensive line's the same. Rowdy Ward's over at outside linebacker on the right-hand side of your screen.
Give to Baller up the middle. Not a lot of room there. Quarterback's name is Ruger Tatum.
Noah Briley was in there on that, and 2 other Black Diamonds. Probably Caden Cowan.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, looks like, with 3 seconds to go. So the Black Diamonds will take the lead going into the second quarter. We'll switch ends of the field, and we'll be right back here in just a few minutes on Mix TV Channel 19.
J&D Steakhouse is Sequoia County's premier steakhouse, serving USDA certified 7 Oak steaks, burgers, and chops, as well as seafood, chicken fried steak, and amazing salads. Specials include Taco Tuesday, Wing Wednesday, Thirsty Thursdays, and more. Happy hour daily 4 to 6. J&D Steakhouse, a place for good food, friends, and family, and live music. 230 North Oak in Sallisaw. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 9. J&D Steakhouse. Oh, it's good.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines, plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
Welcome back to the game. As the second quarter is underway with a jet sweep coming right at you. And
that's a really nice job of fitting right there by Muskrat Flint. You know, they kind of set the edge a little bit there, and he's came screaming downhill.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Tatum, quarterback, in the backfield with Bowler. He's looking to the near side. He's going to try to throw a little out route.
Nice job of coming up and making that play by Kenyon Hill. Short of the sticks and going to bring up 4th down.
The band plays Outcast, Hey Ya, in case you can hear it at home. In the key of G. You got to get play-by-play to the band sometimes. 4th down and 4 for Glenpool. Better punt.
And got a home bounce.
And they'll start again at the 20-yard line. So the Black Diamonds will take over on offense. We'll stay right here.
For Gibson, well, that's not our district. I'm looking for district scores. Our district. Podo leads McLean 7-0 down at Podo in the second quarter. Hilldale leads Broken Bow 8-7 down at Broken Bow in the second quarter.
Ooh, that's one to keep our eye on right
there.
there.
Oh, yeah. Ada
that's
leads.
A game changer, Lou.
Yeah, it is.
Say it again for the fans.
Hilldale leads Broken Bow 8-7 in the second quarter down at Broken Bow.
Which leads us to that, you know, there are 5 teams in our district. One of them's undefeated in the league. That's Broken Bow. And then you've got 4 other teams that are all tied at 2-1. And then those district points come into play.
What do you get there, about 5?
Those marginal points.
Yeah.
Because we're -6 right now.
Yeah.
And if it comes down to any kind of 3-way, you could be out. You could be the 5th man and be out.
We don't want a 3-way tie. We don't want any 3-way ties, I don't believe, right now, looking at our marginal points. And the best way to take care of all this is just win out.
You win out?
Beat everybody, and whatever happens, happens. And we'd probably be second. We do that. Or first.
You don't know. Right.
We could be first still.
Jackson Harris fakes it to the left. Now he's going to keep it. Can he get past? Does a really good job picking up the 1st down on the play.
Okay, now it's 13-8 Broken Bow. In the first quarter, it says 13-8 Broken Bow.
Well, they can.
Over Hilldale. Close game.
Well, there's explosive players on both sides of the ball in that game. First down and 10. Harris gives to Hill. Tries to get away from the defender, but 66 did a really good job, that defensive tackle.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, they're all-day guys. It's an every play thing. You gotta come after them every play. I think seems like they're big kids.
Yeah, that's a sophomore, number 66, LaRon Johnson.
Yeah,
good play. Second down and 9. Still got some a positive yard on the play.
Good movement.
Run counter, quarterback counter over here again.
And, good movement on the play side.
He's going to reverse his, cuts back across.
Excellent movement.
Nice job with the Black Diamond offense. Let's take a look at that
yeah.
instant replay, Coach.
Yeah, Zyler Rogers is driving somebody, and we knocked their nose and their defensive lineman over here off the ball big time, blocking down on them.
McDonald's I'm loving it replay. Here's where he cuts back across the grain.
40 yards on a run.
That'll improve your yards per run that you were talking about earlier, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to be
going to be in good shape.
Yeah. Well, we've been above 3.5.
Oh, yeah. I've just been on the night, yes.
There's more good movement. More good movement up front. Had a wall there.
5-yard run there for Hill.
Eight minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. 7-0. Black Diamonds are knocking on the door. Harris, quarterback, run up the middle. Positive gain on the play.
Good movement on down blocks, caving it in, blocking down, caving it all in.
It's going to bring up first down and goal as the chains move.
I'll make sure I brought plenty of layers tonight.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got another layer in the car, but I'm not going to need it.
No.
You must be getting old. You're the same guy that used to practice in the winter in shorts.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. We're down in the red zone. First and goal at the 5.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
5.5. Mm-hmm. Or it says 7 on the board, but I don't. It's hard to tell from this angle.
They called a timeout.
Yeah, Glenpool's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a short one. We'll be right back really quick here on Mix TV.
Michael Bench from the Mix 105.1. I moved back home to Sallisaw, and 2 weeks after I arrived, lightning struck my AC unit, and it was toast. I called LaCosta at Oberste Insurance, and she quickly got the ball rolling with the American Farmers and Ranchers folks, and my AC was replaced in just a few days. They were extremely professional. Thanks again for the great service. Folks, if you want this level of service, stop by 1213 East Cherokee or on the other end of 775-6233.
Midwest City was given up for dead, and all of a sudden they beat them. I don't know what's going on, but I tell you what, the Irish are coming out and giving them a dose of off-tackle power.
McGinnis Irish are tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Black Diamonds. First and goal at the 5. I bet we run downhill right here. At least a few times. Think we're going to run downhill here, Dave?
I think so, Coach. It's going to be at the 7-yard line. I would imagine it's going to be, if I was a guessing man, I would say straight ahead.
Yeah.
Who's that at running back?
That's number 40.
Okay.
He's a glorified, he's a fullback.
That's right.
So we were right once again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they don't have anybody over the tight end at all.
We're not saying we're super smart.
Well,
we're just saying
here's
that's
here's the situation, Lou. They don't, on their edge players, they play them in a really soft technique. They back them away and beg you to run at them.
Yeah.
It's got a big billboard. Look at the top right here on the tackle. See, look at the defensive end walked away.
Yeah.
They've got a guy in the B gap, but nobody on the edge player.
Yeah.
It's kind of inviting It's going to be an option.
Like that.
Yep.
There we go.
Little fake pitch. All you had to do is just give him a little shrug as if he's going to pitch it. That's going to be a touchdown. Quarterback. And there's your McDonald's. I'm loving it replay. Another option play touchdown. That's 2 options. One went to the right, this time to the left.
Well,
this
same play. He just didn't pitch it this time.
Yep.
We love the McDonald's replay. We love it. We love
I'm loving it.
Yeah, we love being up 13-0, fixing to be 14-0.
Yes, sir. Thank you to McDonald's for sponsoring us each week here on the Mix TV on our instant replay. So here comes Castor and Stevens on as the holder, placing injured Oft. Hope to see him back soon. But for now, Castor, it's up. And he gets it over and through, so that makes it 14-0. Sallisaw is up with 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go here on Mix TV, Channel 19. We'll be right back after these words.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
Elgin on the other.
Okay, I'd never been there. Okay, because they're the #1 team in the state, according to the right.
Well, and they're good. You know, I mean, they were second round 5A team last year, and people are saying how good they are. But I'm on. Like I say, I think there's some teams in 4A4 that are going to have a say about Elgin.
What's their mascot?
The Owls.
Okay.
And this is their first year back. We're talking about Elgin High School out in far western Oklahoma, and they're a 5A team that came down after this realignment.
Okay.
They were almost going to be a 6A2 team
at one point,
and then when all this lawsuit mess happened and everybody got sunk back down, they bumped them down to 4A.
Put them in the catbird seat.
Uh-huh.
Kickoff goes to the 30. Safer kick allows the special teams unit to get down there. So ball's at about the 36-yard line with 7:04 to go as the Black Diamond defense comes out onto the field.
I'm going to predict that Glenpool comes out and throws a quick game. Throws a hitch or something like they threw a while ago. 5 or 6 yard route.
You got to throw something quick with the way the Diamonds have gotten in that backfield, right?
Yeah, I mean, they can't. They can do that all night. Come up and tackle them.
So Ruger Tatum, the quarterback, and Joshua Bowler are in the backfield with 3 wide receivers. Going to throw it over to the far side. Completion out to number 10. Looks like 30 and 12, I think, or maybe 2. That's
that's the only success they've had offensively against us.
Yeah.
They have ran for 0 yards, and they've hit the stop route for 2 first downs and about 4 yards right there. That's the only success they had.
They would have to have the patience to do it, continuously.
Well, you'd think if he could throw that route, he throws a little bit of something else.
Yeah. Well, they got something cooking now. I don't know what they're doing, but.
Going to give it to Bowler up the middle.
Well, they got creative right there and ran inside zone.
A check to a run there.
Yeah. I was thinking, I was about 4 minutes ago, I was thinking that if we took our defense off the field, they couldn't score.
Coach.
But I do have my knee socks on tonight.
Do you?
Yeah, in respect of it being
possibility.
potentially chilly, really chilly.
Listen.
Really chilly.
I have underestimated the weather before on a Friday night or a Thursday night in this case. There's number 11. There's a little hitch route.
That's a deeper
inside man this time.
That's a deeper route to the middle receiver, Craig, probably. I think if a receiver runs out there and stops and turns around, he can hit him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got a better chance to hit him.
I still brought hot chocolate.
Sounds good.
Yes,
well, I tell you what, we are getting to the point where it's going to start getting chilly sitting in these cold stands.
Oh, yeah.
Bring your stadium seats because we don't know which broadcast will be able to have a press box and which one we don't.
Yeah.
Schools will spend $2 million on turf, but
I think that was
leave the press box as it was.
Austin File or Cade. That was a 30 that was Austin File, number 30, on that tackle. Running downhill like he's supposed to. He'll run downhill. He will.
So balanced wide receivers on either side, 2 on either side. Going to give. No, quarterback's going to fake it to Bowler and keeps it for himself. It's
and the
first time
ball's
we've seen that
out.
in a while.
Ball's out, and we got it.
Sure enough, Black Diamonds forced a turnover.
Hightower.
Good job, Caleb Hightower.
Caleb Hightower on the fumble recovery.
Absolutely. I do want to say thank you to the Glenpool athletic director because he wanted to make sure that we found a good spot and could accommodate us. The press box on this side is for the coaches, but
yeah.
I'm pretty happy with.
And it's tiny.
Yeah,
it is a tiny press box. We never would have got all our equipment in there.
Yeah, there's one on both sides. So yeah, but they took our call from our program director at the radio station, and so thank you to Glenpool Schools for helping us out. Jackson Harris has plenty of time. That's my favorite part. He's got plenty of time to
has plenty of time.
Think a little bit back there.
I keep bumping the table with my knee here. Good setup. Joe got us set up well. All the equipment and all the tables. And
shout out to Joe and Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
And Jarrett.
Jarrett, great job. Great job, crew.
Second down and 10. It's going to be a keep by Harris. He put it in that belly for as long as he could, and it turned out to be an effective, positive play.
About 8 yards.
He ran up in there tough. And
third down for the Black Diamonds, approaching midfield.
3rd and 4. Roughly.
It's almost halftime. We're going to have to get to that trivia question so that way we can answer it in the second half, right?
Not right this second. Do another play of
okay,
yesterday here shortly.
Cooper Jackson. Okay, yeah, we're good. Cooper Jackson on a little hitch.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. I
think
they're going to mark him just shy.
4th and a yard maybe, or less than a yard.
Yeah.
Oh, look here now. Right foot, left foot. It's 4th and a yard. Looks like we're going to line up to run a play.
Yep, 4th and 1. See what the Diamonds do here. Straight ahead. Harris. Good push by the offensive line, and he followed them straight into Glenpool territory and the first down. That'll stop the clock, move the chains. 3.5 minutes to go here.
Yeah, anytime y'all want to do a play of yesteryear, we're in the early 4th quarter now of this 2006 Glenpool game. Bubba Philpott is fixing to run 91 yards right at you for a touchdown. Right down the boundary.
Big play. Bubba Philpott was fun to watch, absolutely fun to watch. So that is your play of yesteryear from the 2006 Sallisaw versus Glenpool. While we were away, Jackson Harris ran up the middle on a similar play to what he had run before. So just imagine that. And
yeah, no, the power
was
play.
Good for 6 yards.
Yeah,
nice and consistent. So second down and 4 for the Diamonds. Quarterback, play action,
wide
over
open.
the middle.
Oh. A little bit behind him.
Tay Muskrat Flynn. Was that Tay?
No, it's 25, Coach.
Oh, 25.
Yep. Easton Wolf.
Easton Wolf.
Third down and 4. Let's see what happens here. The clock stopped at 2:43.
Timeout, Glenpool.
And that will. Do you want to do the Charlie's Chicken Trivia question now, or do you want to take a commercial break, Coach? It's up to you.
Oh, let's take a break. We got all kinds
Sounds good.
of time.
Okay, we can save that till halftime and later, right? Okay, yeah, we'll take a quick commercial break. That sounds like a plan to me. We'll be right back here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Sallisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
Here we go.
Back to action here. Third down and 4. If you're just joining us live, the Sallisaw Black Diamonds are 5-1, playing at Glenpool, and they are up 14-0. Jackson Harris is the quarterback. Back on the run. Another tough run. Looks like we might have Black Diamond with what looks, it could be a cramp.
That was Cade Tate. He's up and at him again. He's up and at him. Hopefully a cramp is all it is. Looks like it.
He shook it off, looks to be.
Good tough run by Jackson Harris. Quarterback power. We pull the lineman around to swab up in the hole.
Empty backfield now. Harris, different style of run.
It's counter play.
Second down.
Pull guard and tackle from the left side to the right. Kick and swab. Had Kenyon Hill motion out there before the snap for some eye candy. Try to get
somebody chase him.
Somebody chase him. Nobody moved. Nobody moved. They might have looked at him, but they didn't move. Second short.
Yes, sir. Minute 45 to go here in the first half. Harris going to swing it out to the left side. That's Cooper Cox. Shakes one.
That's going to be should be a horse collar.
I think I saw a flag.
It is. It's a horse collar. He dragged him down from behind.
Well, I'm digging this no wind. There's no wind. I'm loving this no wind on tonight.
Yeah, it's actually perfect football weather, right?
It is. It is.
That's what you want.
What's that going to move us down to inside the?
We half the distance to the goal. It's a 10-yard gain by Copper Cox.
Copper got 10.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
And if old boy wouldn't have grabbed him by the collar, he'd have been standing in that bluegrass.
Yes, he would have been. He'd been in the zone, wouldn't he?
Empty backfield. Swing pass out to the right. Hill does a good job of getting the ball, and he finds the end zone for a Black Diamond touchdown. Nicely done. Let's check out the McDonald's. I'm loving it. Instant replay. The concentration by Hill.
Well,
nice little soft.
When you motion him out there and they don't go with him, then you throw it to him.
Yeah, that's all there is. That's just like the drew it up, right, Coach?
Yeah. They don't go, you throw it to him. Yeah.
That's a McDonald's. I'm loving it. Instant replay. Touchdown. Hill. 33.
That's two. Shelby may have to get a bird tonight.
Think so? He's got to put on the one guard, huh? Castor on the kick. Stevens to hold.
That is Stevens, Chase Stevens. Yes, it is.
It is good.
3 for 3 tonight on extra points.
So that makes the score 21-0. We'll be right back here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And the Black Diamonds kickoff team comes back out on the field. We want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember, each week If you watch us on YouTube, all you got to do is just, once you find our page, the Sallisaw Black Diamonds page, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification button. There's a little bell. And what that does, it'll send you a notification saying like, hey, the Black Diamonds are on TV or are on your, or on YouTube. Do you want to watch? And so it'll let you know so you don't have to find it. And there you go. There's your YouTube tutorial of the day.
Rascal hit the ground.
Yeah, it did. That's a live football. And the Black Diamonds defense will come out on the field. Oh, that's a train horn.
Ada leads Stillwell 35-0 up at Stillwell. Broken Bow leads Hilldale 13-8 still in the second quarter. Wagner's only down by 7 now, 14-7.
To whom?
To Cushing.
Okay, thank you. Tigers and Bulldogs battling it out.
Miami and Grove. 7-7 at Grove. Grove's kind of got they're in control of that second place spot, I think, in that district up north.
Those are the Ridge Runners?
Yeah, the Ridge Runners.
Against the War Dogs?
Noah Briley on that tackle. Yeah, against the War Dogs. War Dogs, to me, they're kind of the fifth team fighting to get in those playoffs. And then they could get in. That was Noah Briley.
Yes, good play. Good play by the Black Diamond defender, Briley. Yes. Second down.
They're going to take a shot down the field, aren't they, Craig?
And 7.
They're going to try.
Well, they're going to throw that stop route, Lou.
Yeah.
You got to catch it first, though.
Yeah. Well, we got third and
7.
Yeah.
Or 6, whichever you prefer.
Timeouts. Both teams have a timeout left.
42 seconds to go here in the half. 5 wides. No running back in the backfield. Quarterback scrambles to the right. He lets it fly. He's going to try to hit number 11.
I think if he got his feet down. I don't know if he got his feet down.
He caught the ball. That's the question, is the feet inbounds or not? Incomplete.
Quarterback reared back and threw it to 11, but he was out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down and 7.
Stop the clock for the Black Diamonds. Going to get the ball back.
Up 3 scores. Is that Tay Muskrat Flynn?
I believe it is. I'm not.
I think so.
It
I
could
just
be
see the
Cole.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can't see his.
I can't see the other jersey. Yeah, I think it's Tay Muskrat Flynn.
This is the official. Gets the alignment properly for the Warriors. Good snap. Close.
That's Tay Muskrat Flynn, number 12.
Yeah. Out to the 45-yard line where the Black Diamonds will have it with about 24 seconds to go here.
Oh, they ran some time off that. Did you see that?
I
saw
it.
it.
It's like 2/10 of 1 second.
It's about 1.2 seconds now.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. He put a second back on.
Oh, man.
We got a 2-minute offense to run.
Life is all about the margins,
We got a
isn't it?
2-minute offense to run.
I get it. I don't want to say anything. I'm not a football expert. I'm just here to watch and laugh. You guys got all kinds of things to say. Harris steps up. He's going to find some room in front of him. Gets across midfield, stiff arms, and gets out of bounds.
We still got a timeout in our pocket.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's 4 plays. Yeah, 3 plays.
Were you happy with the clock management on that one? 16.4 seconds to go here in the first half.
We're seeing it tied into the game, probably for some extra protection on pass pro. Maybe. Yeah, he stayed in the pass block.
He's going to have Cooper Cox on the post route.
Got him.
Oh, touchdown. I saw it coming. Yes. Post route, 10 seconds to go. I don't know if we have a McDonald's I'm Loving It replay, but you're watching on YouTube, so you can scroll back anytime you want. Oh, we do have it McDonald's replay. See? Check it out.
Oh,
there
great.
goes Cooper. from the right side, right over the middle.
Poster out.
Here's the thing. He made a great adjustment on the ball because the ball was thrown over the opposite shoulder, and he kept coming and never had to turn his head. That was a really good adjustment.
He got vertical, then worked to where it'd be over his head instead of over his right shoulder.
Yeah, the concentration to reel it in.
Field goals, they're yelling field goal, but we got a timeout we've taken the timeout.
Is that all?
We have no timeouts left. There's 10 seconds left. Okay. We got 1st and goal, which doesn't mean anything. We're at the 5 or 7 yard line.
Right. So you plausibly have time to, if you wanted to throw one.
Oh yeah, you got time to
throw two. Maybe?
You got.
You'd have to get rid of it in a hurry in high school football to get two plays. Here's the deal. You got time for 2 plays if you've got to score.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get your field goal unit out there, you just make sure that you don't dance around back there and give yourself a little bit of time.
Make sure the clock stops in one way or the other, huh? I got you. Harris back to pass. Scrambles to the right. He's just going to throw it away. Got outside the tackle box.
Good job by him.
See, there's 4 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
So there's
perfectly done.
There's time, but you got to get rid of it in a hurry. You dance around it all, and the time's going to run on you.
Yeah.
And it's not our clock operator either.
They ran off a few. They ran off a second there.
Yeah. I caught that too, Lou.
Yeah, they did. Well,
that's what you get when you're on the road.
What you get when you're on the road. This is a good experience right here for Brian Castor.
Yeah.
Right here for our football team.
Yeah, it's going to be a 23-yard field goal. It's up, and it is good. So that makes the score 24-0. They did. They got 1/10 of 1 second left out there on the. I don't know what you do with that. So we'll stay right here, Joe. Let's not go anywhere.
The home team's not even happy about that.
Now they're ready to go to the.
They're ready to go to the.
They're gonna go ahead and run it off. They're gonna run it off. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll take a couple commercial break until the Glenpool band comes out. And then we're gonna watch a little bit of the Glenpool band and see what they got musically, and because we are a music station, right, Joe? Okay, we'll be right back here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Sallisaw Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
The Health and Wellness Center's Hive is an HIV education program designed to help reduce the stigma around HIV infection. The Health and Wellness Center is determined to stop the spread of HIV, which is on the rise. However, an HIV diagnosis is no longer a death sentence, and in many cases, with the right treatment, HIV is considered undetectable and under control within 6 months. Take the first step and get tested today. For more information, visit healthwellnessok.com/the-hive.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect delicious, freshly fried chicken complemented by more than 10 home-style sides along with delectable desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week, filled with all your favorites. In a hurry? Drop by the drive-thru window and order up all your favorites. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw. Warning, chicken so good, it will knock your socks off.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law.
The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home.
Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible.
Please remember, those who host lose the most.
Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together, we can build a safer community.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes, Santa Claus.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Sallisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
Sallisaw Dental Care is your place for excellent dental care and an experience that will change the way you think about dentistry. From in-office implant placement and Invisalign treatment to laser procedures and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Great and Dr. Dotson offer treatment plans to fit every smile. Exciting news! You can now visit Sallisaw Dental Care for your Botox and filler needs. We look forward to seeing you. Go Black Diamonds!
For 40 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to company when it comes to keeping you and yours protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. That means they shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage, so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Sallisaw.
So that was Glenpool Marching Band, and you are watching Black Diamond Football live from Glenpool, Oklahoma. Here on 151st Street, right, Coach? 151st Street here in 151st Street.
As my that road to our right,
yes,
is 151st Street.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It runs east and west. This stadium runs north and south.
It's perpendicular for you mathematicians back there.
Yeah, we're perpendicular. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Right. So
no, we're a little bit at a tilt here. This thing's a little bit of a tilt.
A bit of an angle.
I haven't been here in a long time. About 2001 was the last time I was here.
Creek County.
We in Creek County.
We are.
Y'all want to look at the.
You want to wait for Coach to come up so that way he can have maybe
Well,
get
everybody. Yeah, you got a lot of information on some of these guys, and Craig does too.
You think about doing the Charlie's Chicken trivia.
Yeah, I would take a look at it.
Yeah.
Name the player that holds the season and career record for special teams tackles, for the most special teams tackles. Now this is for an entire season, and an entire career, special teams tackles, like on the punt team, on the kickoff team.
Yeah.
Okay, going down, running down the field, making tackles at full speed.
To have both means that you
Yeah.
played a lot of football, first of all, and that you were very active.
Yeah. The winner of this is it Cale Wilson, Jake Hume, Pete Duke, Russell Kennedy. Which one of these guys holds the season and career record?
And we'll have that answer here in just a little while. So
yeah, we're going to take our time. We got a lot of information.
Yeah, we got a lot of time
on the correct answer and on the other guys too. They have a resume also. You know,
all four of them good
in
players.
that same category, and it's in the record book.
Yeah,
which is in the center of a Sallisaw football program.
Wait,
when you buy
in the program, okay.
when you buy a Sallisaw football program,
the book,
the
that
magazine
you buy.
from the Booster Club, I guess, at the Sallisaw games, it's in the center. Extremely well done program with all kinds of pictures of the team, the players, and cheerleaders and band and everything.
That's where you can find some of the questions. That's where you can find.
That's
some
where
of the
all
answers.
the records are.
That's where you can find some of the answers.
That's where the football record book is.
That's right.
Yeah, for players, coaches, season, career. Game records, single game records, season career, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And,
so the question is
yep.
who has the most all-time special teams tackles, and it's the same person who has the most special teams tackles in a season. So we'll have that answer here.
Yep.
Same guy.
Yep. Same guy.
All right.
Yep.
So we got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Coach Benson's making his way back up. And everybody's coming back from the concession stand, so it's about that time.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Black Diamonds have come out and taken care of business here in the first half and in all phases of the game. And this truly is a four-game season the rest of the way.
Yes.
Because of the way everything is.
Yeah.
When Hilldale beat Ada last week, you know, we got a victory over Hilldale. We're not sitting great on marginal points. And
things can shake up between now and the end, though.
You just don't know. There's no telling. You know, is Broken Bow going to win out and win the district or not? We don't know.
Let's put the camera down and let's watch this novel. Let's watch on the north end. Can we watch? Let's see if the Glenpool fan. I don't know what they're going to win, Coach, but they're going to try to win something. Somebody from Glenpool stand is going to try to kick a 37-yard field goal from the 20. Looks like it's going to be. All right, we'll stand up and cheer for it. All right, that sounds good.
That'll be.
Yeah, I'll participate. Here come the Diamonds back on the field. Let's see. It's left-footed kicker. Southpaw. He's got enough height, but not the direction he was looking for. It was short. Good on him for getting out there and giving it a shot. And, and the Diamonds come back on the field. Welcome back to the show. 90 seconds before the end of the half officially.
Here the teams come back out to warm up.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier was the best. Not only do you subscribe and notify, but you can also, share the link with your family and friends. We got people at 10 Killer watching us up on their big screen. That was always one of my favorite things to do, be at the lake.
Absolutely.
Out by the water and have like a fire pit.
Big screens are great to have.
And then watch the Diamonds. But now I'm here broadcasting it.
That's even funner.
It is. It is fun. It is.
I guess I could try to translate some of these.
What do you got?
These stats.
Oh, the halftime stats.
Yeah. Halftime stats. Kenyon Hill has 6 rushes, 32 yards, and a touchdown.
Pretty fast.
Best I can tell.
That was a good math. That was really fast.
Jackson Harris has 15 carries, and I've got to really look at his.
12, 17, 25, 33, 41, 49, 54, minus 2, 52, 55, 70, 110 plus 6, 116 all day.
116 for Jackson Harris on 15 carries and 1 touchdown. Brian Castor is 2 for 2. He's 3 for 3 on extra points, and he's 1 for 1 on a field goal. 23-yard field goal.
Yes.
23-yard field goal. Passing wise, Jackson Harris has 8 attempts. He has 6 completions, so 6 out of 8.
75% completion rate.
Yeah, great completion rate. There's the numbers.
33 plus 0 plus 10 is 43 plus 10 more is 53. Then we're going to add, so that's 90 yards.
90 yards passing for 1 touchdown. Cooper Cox has 2 receptions for 47 yards. Cooper Jackson has 2 receptions for 20. Caleb Hightower has a catch for 16 yards. Kenyon Hill has 2 catches for 10 yards. That's what I see on the stat sheet.
Spread the ball around. Everybody getting a little bit of action.
Absolutely.
We've had 2 quarterbacks in the game, so that's good. We saw that last week.
Yes. That's the halftime stats for the Diamonds that lead 24-0. It's a pretty quick first half.
Yes.
And
kind of just taking it all in. If
great weather, no wind.
Yeah, no, right.
No
Sometimes
wind
I
at
just
all.
don't have anything to say because I'm just enjoying the
No, I know it.
atmosphere. It's
Well-
just good to be out on a Friday night with decent weather. It's a beautiful place.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
You know? And we welcome all of our guests from coast to coast and around the world watching us, listening to us. There might even be some people that come to the game.
You think so?
And watch us
I wonder
or
if
listen to us.
Maybe.
Might be. There's a few.
Could wonder, because I wonder how much of a delay YouTube has.
I don't
that
know.
Because back in the 1980s, when my uncle, and the 90s, when my uncle was the broadcaster for Sallisaw Black Diamond on the
Yes.
radio, people in the stands would have Walkmans, and it was almost instantaneous.
Listen to Freddie Reynolds.
That's right. They would listen, and so you could listen live. And so I will have to I'm going to put together a focus group. I can find a few people here. Some friends, well, we're related to half of them, aren't we, Coach? So we can
remember. Yeah.
So we can ask some of them to put some Bluetooth headphones in.
Oh, yeah.
Down the road, and tell us what the delay is. I guess I could do it myself technically, but I'm broadcasting. So, but yeah, that was a big thing when you go to Oklahoma games.
Oh yeah. Mike Trips.
Yeah.
Mike Trips. I can't remember the other guy's name. I used to listen to them. For a long time, OU was not on TV.
Yeah.
When Steve Davis was there in the mid-'70s.
Okay, that was before my time. But, okay, is that because of penalties? Or
Yeah, there was a probation.
Really. Okay.
Then they got on TV there for that national championship game that we talked about a few weeks ago against Michigan. You know, and
radio was it unless you traveled to Norman, huh?
Yes. And
but everybody, even in the 90s, when I would go watch, we had Boss Green, Gilbert Green.
Yeah.
He would give us his tickets. And every week for 3 years, we would drive to Norman. And there were a ton of people who had their headphones on. Coach, you remember when everybody used to have Coach Benson's back with us live now? We covered the stats. We did the math in our head. We got you covered.
I tell you, here's the thing. I haven't seen those guys.
I know.
You got some old players?
We had a long story. Coach
Yeah.
Johnson coached with me at Stillwell and then came to Sallisaw. And then he got out of coaching. He works in Catoosa now, and I haven't seen him since the Bishop McGinnis
208
game.
or 209. Okay, yeah.
And then Austin Robertson. He was at Sallisaw. He was still with me 7th and 8th grade. Came to Sallisaw, played his 9th grade year, and then went to Tahlequah. His mom moved him to Tahlequah. So I haven't seen those guys in forever.
And I finally recognized Jeff, and then I finally recognized Austin when he told me his name.
You put it together.
Well, he's gained a couple biscuits since we've seen him
gained
last.
a few pounds. You know.
Who among us hasn't?
Oh, that's it. That's what I was going to say. Who hasn't? You know.
Who are we to throw stones?
And he was a long snapper. He was a long snapper too. He could snap the ball and
played center for.
He
the
played against
Tigers.
us actually when he was at Tahlequah.
2 years. Started 2 years at center.
And great guys. They're living here in this area.
It's going to be okay. Let's see if the ball's on the ground. Let's see what happens. It didn't go 10 yards, but it doesn't matter because the Black Diamond.
Well, we called a fair catch. We called a fair catch, but I think he just dropped it, and that was.
That was Jace Holman, or is that Austin Fowle?
Austin Fowle.
Was number 30,
Yeah.
Austin Fowle.
Yeah.
Didn't see the number, sorry.
Yeah. I think that surprised him about as much as it surprised me.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Of course,
I didn't know if the kicker missed.
I don't think he hit it good.
I don't think so either. A lot like my tee shot got underneath it.
We have the football at midfield.
Got my roster in my back pocket.
This Thursday night game has me thinking that tonight's Friday.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a counter play. Kenyon Hill, ball carrier.
No, Coach, we got to go to work tomorrow.
We have 2 Black Diamonds getting married that I'm going to attend their ceremony tomorrow.
Gives about
Jeremy
two.
Jeremy Davenport.
Jeremy Davenport.
And Melissa Fulbright are getting married in El Reno tomorrow.
El Reno,
and,
okay.
I'm going to go and watch that. Can't wait to see that crowd.
Nice. I did get an update on Brock Oft, and Brock will be back in a week or two. He had a minor injury. He's got to get cleared by the doctors. So, thank you.
That's going to be a first down.
Sorry about that. Yep. If you come all the way across and make contact, did you get a first down, or is it going to be 5 yards?
It's automatic 5 yards.
Okay, so okay.
5 yards, 2nd and 3.
Gotcha.
3-ish.
But yes, Off will be back. So there's the news. 2nd down and 3, yes, sir. 11 to go. Swing pass out to Mayfield.
Good blocking there by Cooper Cox.
It was.
On the corner.
Still going. Still going.
7 yards on the reception.
Those receivers, they trust each other out there. Focus on the ball, catch the ball, and the other guys are blocking. Don't want to turn anybody loose.
Into Warrior territory with a 3.5 touchdown lead. Fakes to Hill, keeps it. Warrior defense was there this time.
You know, 66 was real active there for them. He was the kind of the guy we were reading, and he chased the quarterback after he kept it. Roll clock, roll. Run the ball. Take it to the house.
Cassia Hall's up 41-6. I just got a text update. 2nd down and 8.
They're just wanting to jump.
I got a cousin who plays at Cassia. So
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Oh, 5. Gets in the backfield. First sack in a while.
Yeah, he's a
bound to happen now and again.
He's an inside linebacker, I believe. Maybe an outside linebacker. He came off the edge.
He's an end. Came off. That's that ghost end that they play. They back him away.
Yeah.
And then bring him on the snap. And,
So he gets ahead of steam, or
I mean,
it's a theory.
You'd never see me in this defense, but it's
I wasn't watching him.
That's what they're playing.
Yeah.
See, 35 and 2 are their edge players, and they walk them away like a linebacker, but they're always stepping up. No, I'm sorry, it might be number 5.
2 and 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both up on the line right now coming.
Quarterback steps up, tries to hit Cooper Jackson in the hole there on that
It's going to be 4th
skinny
down.
post. So Black Diamond special teams unit will come on the field.
4th down. I think I see a number 90 out there. Brett Malden. Is that a 90?
I think it's a 9-0.
He's over on the left side now.
Yeah,
The
it's
roster
left tackle.
says it's Brett Malden, a 9th grader.
Good punt. Good punt.
It's going to go down inside the 10 where it'll be downed. I believe that's number 46. It's hard to, yeah. 45. That orange on white is difficult sometimes with the light. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but I did. First down and 10 for Glenpool. 9:22 to go. As the Warrior offense come back on the field.
Broken Bow leads Hilldale 19-15 at halftime.
19-15, so it's close.
Yeah. That's the close games at the moment in this district.
Tatum gives it to Bowler. Bowler tries to get outside. The Diamond defense is there. Get him wrapped up after a couple-yard gain. Be second down.
Well, I see Jace Holman. He got up last. And there was a host of other Black Diamonds there, though, also.
It's encouraging when there's too many to count. As to
Yeah.
who got the number.
Yeah,
That's
you
what you
couldn't
want to
count 'em.
see. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
We got a wide receiver split out way wide on the right side, but they're going to give it to Bowler. He's going to try to get past that first.
Positive yards. Gave him about 3 right there.
That was Austin
Good
File.
hard
Had
run.
him around the waist.
Good hard run. Like the song says, there's a full moon over Tulsa. You know that song? You're the reason God made Oklahoma.
Yeah.
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 It starts off with there's a full moon over Tulsa, which is
Uh-huh.
what we're having tonight here on third down. I hope that it's shining on you. That's what the lyric says. And it is shining on the Black Diamonds.
Luke Smith ate that play up.
Hunter Smith squeezed
Hunter
down.
Smith, I'm sorry.
And that's going to be fourth and short, 4th and 3, maybe. But either way, the Glenpool squad comes out on the field.
Fourth down.
Good snap. Mayfield's trying to get there every time, getting a little closer. Tay Flynn out near midfield with the fair catch. Diamonds will send out the offense. Let's see if the band strikes up a number. No, not yet.
Their crowd is not just a huge crowd over there.
They're not stellar, are they?
No.
Here's the
there's not
thing.
a lot of
It's
them.
hard to put people in the stands outside of parents when you're over.
Yeah.
Did you do the trivia question yet, Lou?
We introduced
We've
it.
asked it.
Yeah. We haven't talked about them all of it yet.
Going to throw it out to Cooper Cox. Gets past the first man. Brought down by Bowler, but he has a really good run after the catch. Good job by Cox. Moving the line of scrimmage.
About
Yeah.
6 on the reception.
Good blocking out there, too.
Yes, it was.
That makes people have
There
to,
was.
have to commit to defend that. And that opens up things down the field.
Here's an option. Quick pitch. That's to Hill.
There's that misdirection, speed option thing.
You know,
when
and
run.
I tell you, I think, they didn't bite on it like they've done the last time. I think he made his pitch and then made the tackle.
Seemed like it had a guy out there. They were it's on their mind, didn't it? They worked on it at halftime, probably.
Third down and 7. Harris. Good play by the Glenpool defender. That's 82.
Yeah.
Give him his credit. Harris takes a lick, gets right back up here on 4th down. And they're going to send the punt unit back out onto the field.
Halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, it's moving along. We'll get a play of yesteryear here when we get a significant break.
Okay. Yeah,
for the third quarter.
Yeah.
Right?
We're We're still behind in that 206 game by 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still behind.
Okay, I was going to say,
Look
look
at
at
this.
that punt. Look at there.
I'm going to tell you something.
Hey, Creed
Somebody
Nelson.
has done a great job with Creed Nelson. I mean, he has turned. That's the third ball he's turned over tonight.
And he's down
and
to
the
2.
second one he's put inside the 10.
Yeah. And we're doing a great job of getting down there and down the ball inside the 5 and 10 yard line.
I mean, that's a weapon in itself.
Very much so. I tell you, I saw Creed 2 years ago, and I didn't know that he was going to become this guy. Somebody's been spending some time with him. He's really doing a good job.
That's number 14. Yeah, that was a high spiral, and it set down inside the 5, right at the 2. Not the most fun position if you're on offense to start from your own 2. Kind of limits.
No, it's a bummer.
It's a bummer. He says.
Definitely. It is.
That's right.
Defense has a better chance to score than you do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it makes sense. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go. And he does get it out right back to the line of scrimmage. Next week, of course, we'll be back at home, thankfully.
We're at home, yeah.
For a 2-game stand.
Yeah,
Home stand. It'll
yeah.
be, that's what JP was saying. It's going to be like a vacation.
Yes, home for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Up the middle.
Little quarterback sneak.
Black Diamond's holding the
Gain
line.
of 3.
Yeah, I guess anytime y'all want to do a play yesterday.
Yeah, I was just waiting. This is waiting.
We didn't have a great break in the action between change of possessions right there.
They're pretty quick, aren't they?
Yeah, and that 91-yard run by, that last
one.
I
know.
I
know, yeah.
It's hard to squeeze that one in.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Let's see if they bring the punt unit out. And then after the punt, then we'll go straight to the play of yesteryear.
It's been a long time since the Black Diamonds have worn wide helmets. I'm going to say mid-70s, Craig.
I think the last time that we wore them was when Dennis took over. Dennis was the first one to change to orange.
Yeah.
Low, tumbling kick. Takes a Glenpool bounce. Tay Flynn does a good job. Good field position. As the Diamond offense comes back on the field, we're going to go to the play of yesteryear.
Yeah.
Coach.
This is middle 4th quarter. Kyle Stewart makes a 5-yard touchdown run, and we take the lead for good, 24-20 right here.
Joe Branham there at
fullback.
At fullback, I see Stephen Branham, 82, tight end. Clint Agent.
Clint Agent.
Yeah, that's Brewer and Branham.
Who's the quarterback? Who's the quarterback?
Jacob
Bartell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck of a golfer too, that Jacob Bartell.
Yeah, so I watched him win his first state championship at Lincoln Park in Oklahoma City.
Okay. That's going to be Matthew McGrew in there with Case Adams. So you got 21 as the running back and 18 your quarterback now. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. .4 ball game.
Really important we get our 15 tonight. Get our 15 marginal points tonight. Very important we do that.
Adams, back to pass, looking over the middle. He's got a man, let's see, but the defender did a good job of staying with the...
He undercut that at the last minute.
He did. Intended for Jackson.
Jackson was open for a second, and the corner that carried that route, or the safety that carried it, undercut it and did a good job at knocking it away.
So if you're watching at home and you wonder what the coaches are talking about when they say marginal points, what they're talking about is the differential or the difference between each game. You can get, if you win by 1,
score differential.
Yeah, the score differential. Yeah. So each game you can get between 1 and 15 points. But 15 points is the maximum that you can acquire in any game.
Right.
And in case there's a tie for district standings, Adams runs out to the right. Nice job.
Good
getting
catch.
your feet
And
down.
they're going to mark it down. That's Cooper Cox.
Good job, Cooper.
For a 13-yard gain.
The marginal points become a factor if you have a 3-way tie.
Yeah. So
between 3 teams.
That's what they're talking about. So if, because you have 8 teams in the district, 4 of which go to the playoffs. And so once you get down to we have the same record as this team, or that team has the same record, then you look for how many points you won by in each game cumulatively. So that's how it works. Fakes to McGrew. Adams keeps it to the left side. I'm sure most Black Diamond fans know that, but in case they're,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of confusing to some. I mean, you may know the system, that there's marginal points, but understanding it, just like, when we won in overtime at Hilldale, okay, even though we won by 6, I think, was it 6, Lou?
Yeah.
You still only get one
On
district
overtimes,
point.
yeah.
Anytime you win, it doesn't matter if you win by 6 or 3 or 2
in overtime.
In
whatever.
overtime specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
our marginal points right now are 6, and we have so
plus 6, right? Is that
no,
how it works?
we're
Okay,
down
just
6.
Oh, okay.
And so
because of the broken bow.
yeah, and that's right because we got 15 against us there. So
those are printed. Those marginal points are printed in the paper.
The newspaper.
Yeah.
And if you look at us, you've got Broken Bow that leads the district 3-0, and then Hilldale, Poto, Ada, and Sallisaw are all 2-1.
Okay.
We still have, so we've beaten Hilldale, Ada, and Poto. We have yet to play. Poto, Lou, correct me if on this. Poto beat
Adams
Ada.
with a nice fake. Gets up the middle.
Poto hasn't played. Ada beat Poto. Ada beat Poto.
So there's an advantage there.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Poto, in their mind, has to win out, and they need some help from Ada along the way.
Yeah, if it's
we take care of our business just by winning.
Yeah.
We win by 1, we're going to be, second the way it is right now, unless Broken Bow had a colossal failure down the road somewhere.
Yeah. That game's still going on.
Cooper Jackson.
Cooper
Gets
Jackson
into the end zone for a Black Diamond touchdown. That's going to make it 30-0. Strike up the band.
And so, you're sitting here, of those Hilldale, Poto, Ada, Sallisaw.
Yes.
Hilldale has 26 district points. Poto has 25. Ada has 8. And we have -6. Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
You've got there's some of those,
there's opportunity.
Well,
people haven't played other people.
Yeah, here's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Is some people have played Glenpool, or still will.
Yeah.
We played McLean, where they had an opportunity to get those 15 marginal points, and we haven't.
Some people
again,
have.
It all shakes out in the end.
Yeah.
Some people haven't played people that might beat them by 15 and make them go -15
and balance this out. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it can change
So
in a week.
So when you see 31 points on the screen in the terms of the district, if the game were to end right now, you would get a maximum of 15 points to the good.
That's all we can get. That's all you can get is plus 15.
And that would put us next week. We'd be +9.
As the Poto Pirates come to town.
Yeah, but winning trumps all of it.
Yes.
And your
head-to-head.
district, head-to-head trumps all of it too.
Yeah.
If you have a two-way tie, it's head-to-head.
Right. Yeah, I beat you in the regular season. So
and you have to form a three-way tie. You all have to have the same record.
Yeah.
In the district too. That's what is part of a three-way tie. So
that's
winning
when
trumps everything.
Comes out. That makes sense.
Winning.
Now here's a shocker out in western Oklahoma. This will kind of tell you. We were talking about Elgin before. They're playing number 7 Weatherford, and it's 42-7. So Elgin's pretty good.
Sounds it.
We heard they were. We heard they were.
And that's out by Lawton, you said.
It is. It's about 6 miles north of Lawton. It's right there by Medicine Park.
Okay. I've been to a lot of places, but I don't think I've been there. Maybe through there.
I don't think there's a town.
Maybe not through
Is
there.
there a town there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a town there. Yeah.
I thought it was just a neighborhood.
But here's what's happened. Lawton's kind of grown into it with the base getting bigger.
Yeah.
The sprawl.
Elgin was a 2A school back in 2000. And 24 years later, they're 4A, 5A.
Didn't take long. I mean, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. 24 years sounds like a long time, but really, to jump that many, that's only
for a city to grow in 20 years for a city.
Well,
basically,
so here you go. That's a Deer Creek. Deer Creek did that out in Edmond.
Yes. (31-0). Black Diamond defense comes out on the field.
Well, obviously, we don't want to give up any big plays. Make them earn it, and defend protect our 15 points.
Wagner was down 14-0 and scored 28 unanswered.
Wagner's ahead 28-14 now. Okay.
Give it to 10 on the sweep to the near side. Cooper Cox
and
does
that's
a good
no
job.
gain.
Good job, Cooper Cox, coming up.
It was.
Breaking down, get his head across, making a tackle. Used his arms there, too. Wrapped him up.
That's what you like to see, Coach.
That's a big part of tackling, isn't it?
I was never
Gotta
very
wrap
good at
him.
it. I'm not the one to ask on the tackling
Gotta wrap
side
him
of things.
up. Gotta wrap him up.
I just close my eyes and throw it as far as I can. I don't know about
He kept his
tackling.
eyes up, too. He kept his head up,
Second down and 9. Yeah. Ball's on the 37-yard line. But yes, excellent job by Cooper Cox on the play. Had some movement on the. Now's the time when the pace and the tempo of the game starts to become somewhat lethargic.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think that clock's gonna run though.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think
I'm with you.
Pretty quick. It was a pretty quick third quarter.
It was.
Seems like.
Second down. They're going to have 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near with no tight end, and Bowler in the backfield with Tatum. Tatum back to pass. Doesn't have much time, but he finds Tay Flynn is who he found. He was looking for 10, but he found 12 of the Diamonds.
The receiver had to turn into the defender for a hot minute there.
We call 12's name a lot on, in different areas. And, like you were saying earlier on that kickoff return, he was the really good timing.
Well, he returns kicks and punts.
Yeah.
He plays offense and defense.
Yeah. I mean, he's out there all the time.
He's out there all the time, so that's going to give you
opportunity, huh?
He's always in space out there.
I guess
I don't know what the penalty is.
They called us for a hold.
Okay.
I know Dawson Lamb came in at defensive end, I do believe. Number 56.
Black Diamonds traveled very well to the game tonight. Fans?
Yeah, got a good crowd turnout, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know what the penalty is, Coach.
He threw it right off the. That's a really nice job of Cash Keepus right there, of stretching that and making a tackle. Going to be a false start or legal procedure on the Warriors.
I think the last time I was here, I watched a player named Courtney Tennille for the
Not a bad player.
Coach, yes.
Not a bad player.
He was a good player.
No, he was also state champion wrestler 2 or 3 times as well. Went to OU, and then finished his career at TU.
Tulsa, right. Well, he was fun to watch on the football field. Quarterback, Tatum. Back to pass. Keepus gets there.
They're going to call interference here. We kind of went over the top of his back.
They'll decline it because he caught it, though, right?
Should.
It's longer than 15 yards.
Should.
Yeah. So it's going to be likely a completed pass to number 11. Also, while we got a second, I want to tell everybody, if you see our sponsors, make sure and support them out in the business community. Tell them you heard us or saw us on the Mix TV Channel 19. They help us make sure we bring this broadcast to you every week. Also, thanks to Sallisaw Public Schools Administration. Said hello to, got to meet the superintendent. It was really nice at halftime. Told him thank you. I'd like to tell him thank you, and the athletic department, everybody. So first down now turns into second down. And 8 for the Warriors. Tatum back to pass, steps up in the pocket.
And
throws it out of bounds.
Into the band.
Yes, he got rid of it. I checked the weather. It's going to be a short report because for the next 7 days you can expect the same sunny and the same temperatures in the morning and the afternoon, but not a drop of rain in sight. I drove up past Eufaula.
We were talking about this last week. I can remember weeks 4 and 5 where we'd have to go inside. We'd have so much rain that we couldn't practice out there. We didn't have turf back then, and so with all that said,
yes,
we haven't had a drop of rain this football season.
No. I went on a motorcycle ride because it was really nice weather. I rode from Sallisaw to Wilburton over to McAllister and back, and I found myself on the banks of Eufaula, and it is down. It is down bad. Yeah.
Let me get this straight. You drove a motorcycle.
I did.
By yourself.
I had a helmet, and I'm licensed, fully in trained.
You told me about that the other day.
Yeah, I said where I was going. Go ahead. Yeah, to where?
By yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
I rode from Sallisaw to Wilburton. Wilburton through a place called Blocker.
Okay.
Blocker to McAllister.
Okay.
McAllister to Eufaula. Eufaula to Warner.
You got a big hog you ride on. Big,
No,
big
it's a
Harley.
little Yamaha dirt bike, 200 cc. Just whining it out, Coach. The weather's nice. Life's for the living, you know?
Dave, I'm all for you. I'm all for you, brother.
It was great. 75 miles per gallon.
What took you to Wilburton? Why Wilburton? Why not?
I was working. We have a clinic down there.
Okay.
I have a clinic there. Thank you once again. This is a perfect segue to our sponsor, the Health and Wellness Center, based in Stigler, Sallisaw, Poto, Warner, Shakota, Eufaula, and but that's why, Coach. I like going. I like going to Wilburton. It's a beautiful drive.
Makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Go over the mountain into the Washitaws. I think that's the Washitaws. I don't know. But the key is that on the banks of Eufaula, there's a lot of docks that are on dry ground.
The moral of that story is it's way down. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we haven't had we haven't had to break out the rain gear once, have we?
No. I don't remember any rain. I do remember the rainy Septembers though, back in 2009, and yeah.
But there's not any rain in sight for the next 8 days or so. And that's going to turn the ball over, go back to the Black Diamonds.
Remember, it'd be cool early in the week, and then by Friday it'd be 85 and steamy and humid. Yeah.
95% humidity.
Yeah.
Almost raining.
Yeah. And our guys didn't drink enough water or something, you know.
Then the cramps came back out.
Yeah.
First and 10. Now here in the fourth quarter. Adams and McGrew in the backfield. Throw over the middle. There's our man, Tate Muskrat Flynn, out to midfield.
He's gone.
See. It's going to be a sprint. It's a foot race. 10-5, touchdown. Hey, Muskrat Flynn. Here's the McDonald's I'm Loving It replay. Case Adams throws that skinny little post over to Muskrat Flynn. Breaks one tackle. Stiff arms the next. And then it's just a race between him and two. Between him and two, yes. How many yards is that, Coach?
75.
That's what you like to see. 75-yard touchdown for Case
Look,
Adams'
he
career.
didn't give up on the play when he had contact either. He kept fighting for yardage and got loose and went and scored.
So Castor on the kick. Stevens to hold. Holds down. Brian Castor puts another point on the board. That makes it 38. So here's what we're going to do. We'll take a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back and we'll start talking about we can either have a play of yesteryear. We can do whatever we want.
Okay.
Right after this.
We haven't. I don't even know what the trivia question is.
Oh, okay. We'll revisit that here in just a second. We'll be right back. One quick commercial.
When you're in a hurry and hungry, just pull your car into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard for Sallisaw's best breakfast on the go. You're gonna love the food, the big burritos, the biscuit sandwiches, the breakfast platters, and the best biscuits and gravy around. Yum! Diamond Express is well stocked with all your favorites. Great food, yummy snacks, hot and cold beverages, lottery tickets, and much more. When you need fuel for your body or fuel for your car, come into Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
I mean, you know, of course.
Yeah. We're back live.
Okay. Y'all want to talk trivia?
Sure. Let's talk about that Charlie's Chicken trivia question of the week.
Name the player that holds the season and the career record for the most special teams tackles. Cale Wilson, Jake Hume, Pete Duke, or Russell Kennedy. Joe, you want to give us the answer? It's Pete Duke.
A lot of special teams tackles.
In 1996, his senior season, he had 24, and he had a 3-year career in 94, 95, and 96 where he had 37 special teams tackles.
37 special teams tackles, yeah.
For a whole career, yeah.
Now, the most in a game, I think, is Cale Wilson.
The most in a game is Cale Wilson had 5 against Hilldale in 2009. He was a young player back then, I do believe.
Freshman.
And he has the record for a single game. Jake Hume also has 5 from 214 against Tulsa Central. And Russell Kennedy has 4 tackles in 208 versus Hilldale. So those 3 guys.
He was a sophomore at that time. He was a little youngin' too, trying to find a place.
208, yeah, he was a. That's right. They were sophomores in 208, weren't they? Yeah.
Well, Peter Duke, he was on that dual state championship team.
That's right.
He was. Yeah.
If you ask any of his peers and teammates, they would tell you that he is the most popular, maybe the most popular black diamond anybody. If you want to be somebody, you want to be like Peter Duke. That's for sure. He's just awesome guy.
Played safety on defense.
Number 41.
Number 41. We talked to his coach, his wrestling coach, on the way up here.
And he had nothing but great things to say about him.
Yeah, nothing but great things to say about him.
I don't think you could find a person who would say otherwise in the world.
A lot of good memories with I didn't coach Pete Duke, and I was around these other 3 guys.
Yeah, tell me about them.
Well, just Kel Wilson, he was young when he set that single season record. He was a freshman in 208.
Yep.
And
still top 10 leader in rushing.
He's in the record books for a lot of categories.
A lot of things.
Kel was an old school, hard-nosed,
good,
very, very good player.
Running back and a linebacker.
You leave him out there the whole time?
I'll tell you the best. Let me tell you the best Kel Wilson story. We're playing Cash Hall over there at Cash Hall. And I call timeout. Kel runs over there. We get a bad spot on 3rd down. It's 4th down and about a yard. And, we had the best kicker in the state. I'm going to send Sinway out there. Kel runs over and he goes, Coach, we're going for it. We ain't giving them the ball with a minute and a half left.
Right.
He goes, we're going to run quarterback sneak, and he pointed to Quint. And he goes, and you're going to get it, or I'm going to. And he told me he's going to whoop his rear end, anyway. So at the end of the game, Quint's standing there. We're about to kick his field goal. Quint's standing there by himself, and I go, Quint, man, we're about to win this game. You're down here with a long face. He looked at me. He goes, did you hear Kel? And I go, yeah, I heard him. He goes, he'd have done it too, right?
Yeah.
That's Kel Wilson.
That was. It's funny now, but that was an entertaining huddle there.
Yeah.
Right before we went for it on 4th and 1 right there. Yeah.
Here's Flynn again. Moves the ball to the outside arm.
And the ball came out. I think
he tried to move it back. I think he tried to move it back again. He moved it one too many times.
Well, Russell Kennedy.
Yes, go ahead.
My favorite one about him is he's in the record books for a long touchdown reception against Stillwell. My favorite one is him playing tight end and running a fold block with the right tackle, especially in 209, to run dart.
A play we called dart.
In a big game against Bishop McGinnis in the 2nd round of playoffs in 209.
And I'll tell you another one when we were at Glenpool and he threw up during the middle of play and kept chasing the ball.
Yeah.
Mid-stride?
Coach, he didn't bat it. That was the most unbelievable. He just threw up and kept playing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a spit it out kind of thing. It was like a fire hose coming out.
Yeah. He was Matt Walkenstick's age and Garrett Glad and Seth Morgan's age. And, Jeremy Davenport. Jake Hume used to play. He played at Stillwell, did he, for a spell?
I don't think so, Coach. I think he's always been a black diamond.
Okay, Jake.
I may be wrong, but I think he's played at Sallisaw.
He came in. Yeah, he was. He may have just been there in 214. He was a running back.
All 4 special teams, excellent players, and thank you to Charlie's Chicken.
Yes, Charlie's Chicken. Trivia question. We love Charlie's Chicken.
How in the world?
11.
He threaded that in there somehow.
He did.
They might have gone through our hands, huh?
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
And we were a split second away from putting him on the turf too.
Could have been an interesting race down the sideline, huh? Maybe, if we'd have asked you that.
That's number 11, Dyson Sanders. Give him some credit for the Glenpool Warriors.
So we love the Charlie's Chicken trivia question.
Yes.
Charlie's Chicken.
I think their telephone number is still 775-9816 in case you want to do any catering. I just remember that from they gave me a job. They let me work there in high school. I love Charlie's Chicken. They would let you eat before your shift, and I took advantage of it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Cousin Larry and Lucy.
What we got here? Second and long.
Second and 10 or 11 or so.
The Diamonds lead 38-0.
Somebody moved. It's a false start or legal procedure. I'm not sure what you call it in high school, but I call it a false start. Everybody makes a mistake. It's okay. Go easy. It's just this is why we have a referee shortage.
You know, speaking of that, Weber's Falls played today at 2 o'clock because of that very reason.
Yeah, we got to go easy on the referees
because we're you know, we need some of these old guys to get back in this thing or to get in and train some young ones.
Right. No, I never want to complain about them because I've never done it. 82 on the reception. Number 3, that's Hightower making a nice play. So Weber's Falls is playing at what, tomorrow?
No, they played today at 2 o'clock.
And Thursday afternoon. Okay.
Because they couldn't get officials. And you know, it's like this. I mean, those guys are going to pick the 6A games. They're going to pick the 5A games, and they're going to pick 4A games. I mean, it's
going to hurt the C's and the B's and the A's.
And I'm going to tell you something. The small guys get hurt in those things because they'll say, "Hey, we'll take it, but you're going to play it this time," and then there's
take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
So there's a crew that called that game and then is calling a game tonight, too.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So, yeah, there's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday schedule this year, right? Just because of the lack of labor of referee
There's
labor.
games tomorrow night. There's some games tomorrow night.
I mean, this is fall break.
It's fall break.
Yeah,
but everybody wants to play it tonight.
Sure,
on Thursday night. But there's always been some games on Friday during the fall break, but there's probably more this year.
So if you're a young man out there and you like football, or a young lady, sorry, excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yep.
And you are interested in becoming, I do know that like your technical centers, your vocational schools, ICTC, places like that, they have courses where you can become certified as a referee.
And they also have associations. You know, they're sponsored associations throughout the state, and almost, you know, in every county where there's a group that you can go in and you know, basically they're not going to throw you in a 4A game on Friday night, your first game. They'll start you out with some junior high stuff and bring you along, and you know, and so
JV games.
There's plenty of that's right. There's plenty of you can call 3 nights a week if you want to. You know, with JV, junior high, middle school, whatever, and high school.
Even youth, youth league on Saturdays.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they might have, yeah, okay.
You know, a lot of guys do that. They do youth too.
Quarterback throws it.
Going to have a holding penalty back here.
I see Cade Tate out there, and I can't make out the other number.
Because
82.
The last thing I'll say about it is, yeah, 82, that's right.
82, bow bracket.
We have to realize is that we, the fans, watch it either from a TV or from the bleachers, and so you have a vantage point that's higher. But out there on the field, it's the angles are different.
It's not just that too, David.
That's the only thing.
They've got a better view of it, but their interpretation of it sometimes is a whole lot different than what it is for the average fan.
Okay, the subjectiveness or objectiveness.
Well, no, I'm saying their view of the interpretation of the rules sometimes is a lot different.
Okay,
because they understand the rules most of the time.
I see.
And I mean, now we've had some that I'm not thoroughly convinced that they understand the rules, that they need to go back to school
Sure,
on that.
Yeah, there's a spectrum
And some rules you got to have.
Yeah.
Some rules coaches want to know this crew's interpretation of holding.
Well, I mean,
or how they
and different
judge it.
You know, yeah.
And you know, from a coach's standpoint, you can call holding every play you want to. You know, we taught our kids to hold. Let them hold. We're going to hold them. They're going to hold us.
I see.
Don't throw it in a crucial situation. If you're going to throw it, throw it.
Was that a clean?
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah. What I was saying was that from here, it's easier for me to see something, but
yeah,
on the field, I can tell you from when I played,
Right.
it was hard to see over people.
Well, this referee down here in center
Yeah.
field on this
Yeah.
overthrow couldn't see whether it was roughing the passer or not.
Yeah, and they're judging 11 people all at one time from
If they're watching
ground level.
they're watching a certain area.
And there's a reason. That's right, Lou. There's a reason why you're in that area to watch that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's our human resource recruiting session for referees of tomorrow. We do need them, so consider it.
And our buddy that referees a lot, that we both know, he'd always say, "Well, we just call the point of attack."
Right.
You know,
Justin
I think-
Gregory.
I think that's what coaches want to hear. We just call the point of attack.
Yeah,
You know.
there's something 50 yards behind
And
the play. That's silly.
And here's the other thing too: the best crews I remember, or the best crews are the ones I don't remember.
Right.
Makes sense.
That's right. Yep.
Makes sense. And there's no lack of, if people are having a hard time finding a job, there's no shortage in work, is there?
That's right. That's right.
I mean, you can go out on a junior high night and make $150.
Yeah.
You know.
Black Diamonds have some new personnel on the field.
Yeah, let's hear it, Coach.
Well, I see Garrett Dill at left tackle. Left tackle. I think he's at left tackle or tight end. It's going to take me a minute.
Yeah, no, take your time.
I see
79.
Easton Wolf. 79 was Garrett Deal. I see 53, Rigby Reed.
Oh, there you go. 74,
74, Jose Diaz. 66 is TJ Abercrombie.
And 61.
64.
Is it 61 or 64?
Hayden Barker, 64. 61 is Jason Selos. There's 66 swabbing around. That was T.J. Abercrombie. 27
That's
had the
Cash
ball.
Mayfield with the carry.
Cash Mayfield. And
here comes 22.
22 comes out there.
Yes.
That is Ish Patel.
Patel. He'll be the ex-receiver. So you got 4 wide receivers for the Diamonds.
They are bunched up over here, aren't
There
they?
Adams recovers it, retains possession for the Diamonds. Here comes the punt squad. Creed Nelson,
Usually
we've become familiar with tonight. Yep.
The punt
Go
team
ahead.
usually stays the first team punt team. In situations like this,
right,
you don't have a
right.
backup punt team, you know.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Comedy can ensue late in games
Yeah, it
when
can.
people aren't ready to
Oh,
go
yeah.
back out there for whatever.
Yeah.
That's when it gets
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nelson gets rid of it, end over end. Ball hits the ground. 10 picks it back up. He's got a head of steam. Turns the corner. Mayfield tries to get a hold of him. Hits the back of his jersey. Still on his feet. And he's going to get in for a Glenpool Warrior touchdown. That gives the Glenpool.
That's Judah Bird, a senior wide receiver right there.
Went from a potential turnover to the house. Glenpool, too, plays on Wisconsin as their fight song, apparently.
You know, we did a thing on fight songs a few years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, there's a whole website about that on the different fight songs. And we talked about the one for Sallisaw, you know,
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, we just talked about that one
Yeah,
particular
how
song.
it was
the title of
developed
it.
and everything.
Miss Alot wrote Sallisaw's fight song, I think. That's what I was always taught.
Well,
All right,
I mean, I'm not going to dispute that.
That's the credit in the paper.
Exactly.
Betty Alot did.
That's
Well,
what
and
was
I
told.
mean, I think it was. I've heard 3 different versions.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's the Washington and Lee swing. It's
That's right.
It's a song, but
Yeah.
they changed the words to fit us. And
No, I mean the lyrics. Yes,
Yeah.
right, the lyrics.
Yeah, they changed some of the lyrics. Yeah.
It's a school in Virginia, Washington and Lee University. Yeah.
I had
Oh,
a-
no, the
one of
song
my-
is
one
an
of my-
old tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put that 2 and 2 together until a few years, so I had to drive to
You did, didn't you?
Ohio to watch one of my former players played at Washington and Lee, Colby
Okay.
Kirkland
Okay.
from Duncan, and he played out there, and they played Mount Union,
Mount
me and
Union
another
in
player.
Ohio. Okay.
Yeah, right down the street from Canton. I went to the Hall of Fame. That's a neat place.
And the
I bet that's an
And
understatement.
the Iowa State coach used to be the Mount Union coach.
Say it again?
Yes.
Matt Campbell, the Iowa State coach, used to be the Mount Union coach.
And they didn't drop off any when he left because they're still a machine.
rocking and rolling.
Still a machine.
So Canton was cool, huh?
What's that like?
Division III, no scholarship school.
Yeah. But you went
I thought you went to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, we did go to the Hall of Fame. It's about the size of our field house at Sallisaw. It's tiny.
Really?
It's tiny. And it was even they've got they've added on and they've made some really nice improvements, but the old part of it is tiny.
Oh, okay.
And then they've got a stadium there, Benson Stadium next door, where they play the Hall of Fame game.
Is it called Benson Stadium?
Yeah, it's called Benson Stadium.
After the Saints. After the Saints.
Naturally.
Anyway, it seats about 22,000 people. It's and they host a lot of high school games and small college games there.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. And I wonder if that's where they play they have the preseason Hall of Fame game.
They do. That's where they play.
Okay.
That's exactly where they play it.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was such a small building, though.
Yeah, it really it's
underwhelming.
It's kind of shocking. But here's the thing that you don't understand is all of the turf fields outside of that stadium, along with because Hall of Fame weekend, they have all those activities going on there.
So the complex is huge, but the building is small.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and the stadium per se is really nice and kind of small.
See Gage Webb out there. Looks like an H-back, fullback. I'm not sure who the back is behind Case.
Is that
that's Aiden Ruiz.
Ruiz?
That's Aiden Ruiz. Yeah, outside. He plays outside linebacker. 74 is Jose Diaz. I see his number as a lineman. 53, Rigby Reed. We got all those numbers and names. We got a flag on the field.
Let's see what happens.
That clock is running. Trying to keep up with some of these scores here.
Yeah, how's Hilldale and Broken Bow down in McCurtain County, right?
Looking for. Okay, Broken Bow leads 25-22 in the fourth quarter, so they've both scored.
Oh.
They've both scored since halftime. It's 25-22, Broken Bow leads. Ada's way ahead. They're going to get their 15. Poto's way ahead. They're going to get their 15. Yeah, they are.
Adams.
We're going to get our 15.
Gives it to McGrew. McGrew, best run of the season for Matthew.
Matt McGrew.
That's right. Nice run on the play. From the 33 out to the 48, so
18 yards.
18 yards for Matt McGrew. Miami's playing Grove tough up at Grove.
I saw that too, yeah.
28-24 Grove in the fourth quarter. And Grove
swings it out to 25.
Yeah.
He's going to stay. Now they're going to call him out of bounds.
Easton Wolf.
I think I'll be taking the Creek Turnpike home.
Yeah, we may too. I don't know.
Are you driving?
I'm not driving. He mentioned it, though. Well, we're worried about traffic jams on going south on 71, but we don't know.
McGrew. Good run on the play. Keeps his feet moving, moves the pile.
We may end up on County Road 1414.
You think so?
Yeah,
right, that could
possibly.
Be. Right.
Over to Haskell and Chakota, you know.
Yeah, you'll end up where I ended up on my motorcycle eventually.
Yeah.
You go that direction. 3rd and 2. Oh, you guys. Adams gives it to McGrew again. Gets the first down.
McGrew running up in there tough, getting some yards.
Absolutely.
28 was down the field. Chase Stevens, number 28. Is he the holder?
Yes, sir.
Chase Stevens
He
was
is
down
tonight.
there. Yeah, down there blocking.
He was and is.
Our 29 is Alex Gregory. That might have been
Yeah,
Alex Gregory down the field just now. 29.
He's the right tight end now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Adams going to give it to McGrew again. McGrew, head of steam. He's running fearlessly.
Gage Webb was pulling there toward the camera.
Good job by that offensive line, just like you were just now saying.
Yep.
Yep.
Knocking him off the ball.
2 minutes 30. So do we have another? Do we have?
Yeah, we have another play. We have another play
Hold
yesterday.
on, hold on. You got to do it right this second. Okay, here we
don't
go.
have-
Hold on. You pause on it.
We got it.
Okay, we can go back.
Whatever. Here it is. This is the last play of the game in this game, and Trey Hunt makes an interception on the last play of the game right there to preserve the 24-20 Diamond victory. Now, before this play happened, we had a quarterback sack. David Hadley broke up a screen pass, and Kyle Stewart had an Oski. Okay, and Bubba Philpott had 222 yards rushing in this game.
Excellent.
And this was actually that was actually the first game
I was there.
at Diamond Net broadcast.
That was me in the booth.
And
I did the first game on Diamond Net
2006.
on KX. That was me and Justin Pettit.
In 2006.
We started the show, I think. So Matthew McGrew has had the last 2 runs. But yeah, I think I was the broadcaster on that game, Coach. I didn't bring any highlights of me, sorry. But Matthew McGrew, yeah, he's carried the ball straight down the field on this possession.
I bet he gets the ball again right here. Is that him at tailback?
No, not
right
this
now?
time, Coach.
Okay.
I can't see what the
Probably
number
Cash.
That's Mayfield.
That's probably Cash
Nope.
Mayfield.
Okay. No, that's 20.
That's 27.
7? Okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Thank you.
.120. The clock is running. Hayden Barker, number 64, is in there in the offensive line.
Just at 1 minute to go. We're going to have a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what happens. That'll stop the clock. 62 seconds total. Adams throws out, completes. A completion.
Who caught it? Who caught it?
Just going to put it right at the stakes.
That's a long ways away, Coach. From my eyes.
28. It is hard to tell.
Maybe 80. It could have been, or 25. I can't tell.
Teams are lining up.
And that is going to bring us to the end of the ball game where the Sallisaw Black Diamonds are going to take the victory. They're going to get their 15 points, district marginal points, with the final score of 38-7. 15 seconds to go as the Diamonds and Glenpool come out on to the field to shake hands. And what we will do is we'll take one quick commercial break, then we'll come back. We'll watch the players go over with the band to play the song together while Coach fires up some stats. And we'll be right back here in just a second on Mix TV Channel 19 to wrap it up.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Good job, crew.
All right, here come the Black Diamonds over to the band to play their song, and then Coach Bates is going to get us the stats, and then we're going to get out of here. So we'll celebrate with the Diamonds. That takes us to what? 3-1 in the district?
3-1.
That's what you want to be. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can't be 4-0, you're going to want to be 3-1. Well,
You can get your 15 marginal points.
okay. Here's the fight song.
We're obviously keeping an eye on the Hilldale at Broken Bow game.
Yeah.
Broken Bow still leads 25-22 in the fourth quarter.
Okay, that is the fight song. Coach, you want to share any?
Okay,
as much or as little as you want, whatever you like.
Rushing wise, Harris had 18 carries for 122 yards. Hill had 8, and Harris had a touchdown. Hill had 8 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Adams had 3 carries for 18 yards, and McGrew had 4 carries for 35 yards. And Ruiz had 1 for 17. Castor was 4 of 4 on PATs and a field goal of 23 yards. And Adams was 2 of 4 for 88 yards and a touchdown, the big one to Muskrat. And Harris was 8 of 11 for 93 yards and a touchdown to Kenyon Hill. And receiving, Cox had 4 for 66. Mayfield 1 for 7. Muskrat 1 for 75. And Jackson 2 for 20. Hightower 1 for 16. And Hill 2 for 10 yards.
Touchdowns all over the field, huh, Coach?
That's right. That's right.
Well, congratulations to Coach Tyler and his 201st victory. And to the Black Diamonds going 3-1 as they have their moment of silence and prayer on the field. We want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget, next week we're going to be back at Perry F. Lattimore Stadium. So tune in, or if you come to the stadium, wave at us up in the booth. We'll be up there as the Poto Pirates come to town, Sallisaw's rival. So we should have a lot of viewers, and there's a lot of skin in that game.
Exciting atmosphere.
A lot of skin in the game. So for Craig Benson and Lewis Walkingstick, I'm David Martin saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next week right here on the Mixed TV Channel 19.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Sallisaw Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
You're watching Mixed TV.